Now at 4, Donald Trump has become the first American president to be a convicted criminal, a felon who is the presumptive Republican nominee for president of the United States. Good afternoon. This is the Ktla 5 News at 4. I'm Samantha Cortese.
And hi there, I'm Courtney Friel. In a verdict that is both remarkable and historic, a jury has found former President Donald J. Trump guilty of 34 felonies.
That jury agreed he falsified business records to cover up a sex scandal ahead of the 2016 presidential election. We have team coverage of this extraordinary verdict. KTLA's Carlos Salcedo is gathering reaction, but we begin with Sandra Mitchell. She's in the news center with this breaking story. Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sam. Yeah, a really stunning day in our country's history. We have the verdict. The next question is, will the former president go to prison? For the first time now, a former president found guilty of a crime. Moments after the verdict was announced, a defiant President Trump spoke outside the Manhattan courthouse, vowing to fight for the Constitution and the American people, blaming President Biden for his legal trouble.
This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. But the real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people. And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. You have a Soros-backed DA, and the whole thing. We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man, and it's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution. Our whole country is being rigged right now. This was done by the Biden administration in order to wound or hurt an opponent, a political opponent. And I think it's just a disgrace. And we'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end and we'll win.
The verdict came after 2 days and more than 11 hours of deliberations. Now, just before the verdict came in this afternoon, the judge was about to dismiss court for the day. Then that announcement that they had a verdict. 9 men, 3 women on this jury with this unanimous decision. The jury found Trump guilty of all 34 counts of falsifying business documents to cover up an alleged affair in the lead up to the 2016 presidential election. Almost immediately today, the Biden-Harris campaign responding to the verdict, calling Trump's presidential campaign unhinged and releasing a statement saying, in New York today, we saw that no one is above the law. Donald Trump has always mistakenly believed he would never face consequences for breaking the law for his own personal gain. But today's verdict does not change the fact that the American people face a simple reality. There is still only one way to keep Donald Trump out of the Oval Office, at the ballot box. Convicted felon or not, Trump will be the Republican nominee for president. Trump's defense team says they will appeal, but right now sentencing is set for July 11th in New York. Although many legal experts say it's probably not likely that Trump could be sentenced to prison, the judge will consider that he does not have a criminal record before this and probably would not be considered a threat to the public or a flight risk. Now, just moments ago, District Attorney Alvin Bragg reacting to the verdict and thanking his legal team.
I want to thank this phenomenal prosecution team, embodying the finest traditions of this office: professionalism, integrity, dedication, and service. They are model public servants, and I am proud and humbled to serve side by side with them.
That is Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg today. There are still big crowds outside the courthouse, a lot of them cheering when the verdict was announced. As you can imagine, incredibly tight security, a large police presence on the streets of Manhattan tonight, but it has been calm. Live in News Center, I'm Sandra Mitchell. Samantha, Court, back to you.
Sandra, thank you. And people across the nation are reacting to this guilty verdict, including right here in Los Angeles.
KTLA 5's Carlos Salcedo joins us live. And Carlos, I bet a lot of people didn't want to talk to you on camera, but for those who did, you found a mix of emotions.
Hey ladies, good afternoon. That's right. As you can imagine, a lot of mixed reaction to this historic verdict, depending on people's political backgrounds, their political beliefs. Now, we've talked with Democrats, we talked with Republicans and independents alike, and they have strong opinions about this verdict. We even got a bit of a clash between a Trump supporter and a non-Trump supporter. Take a listen. Surprised with today's verdict, all guilty on all 34 counts.
Not surprised at all. We all knew that was going to happen. I mean, it's a rigged system, especially in New York, which is mostly, liberal Democrats. But yeah, well.
When he loses, it's rigged. When he wins, it's not fixed. Only when he loses, it's fixed.
Hey,
You can't live like that.
well, it's all coming out. It's all coming out. The truth. Yeah, well, get ready. He's going to be your president. And there you go. At the end of the day, it's all common sense.
I think it's about time that they put him where he belongs. This is something that needs to not be let go. Whether he was president or not, he needs to take responsibility for what he did during office. And you can't hide anymore. You can't run.
Now that he's a convicted criminal, do you think it's going to sway the election come this November?
I don't know, because he's done some wild things in the past, and I think people love him or they don't. It's like an organic thing for a lot of people, and I don't think those things bother a lot of people who are pro-Trump. So I don't know. Maybe for some.
There might be some changed opinions, let's be real, because at the end of the day, people do follow a certain line. They always follow the crowd, but there's still going to be supporters that are going to be supporting him, of course.
Again, guilty on all 34 counts, but as you heard there, not many people surprised whether you were a Trump supporter or not. But again, the big question is whether this verdict, this historic verdict, will sway the election come this November. We're live in Larchmont Village. Carlos Salcedo, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Carlos, and stay with KTLA as we monitor the aftermath of former President Trump's hush money guilty verdicts. At 4:30, expert analysis from our Allison Treasel. She has so much more on the case, the sentencing, what comes next, and we're constantly updating stories at ktla.com and adding content to the free KTLA 5 News app.
We are following some other stories this hour. An Irvine man has been sentenced to 6 years in federal prison for the 2022 firebombing of a Planned Parenthood clinic. 22-year-old Tibet Ergel pleaded guilty to the crime back on February 29th. Investigators say Ergel and an accomplice, Chance Brannon, threw a Molotov cocktail at the facility to scare pregnant women away. The fire forced it to close temporarily, but no one was hurt. Brannon is already serving 9 years in prison for his role in the attacks. Authorities say the men were also plotting other acts of violence, including an attack on Dodger Stadium during LGBTQ night.
A woman who was previously accused of attempted kidnapping at a Westlake Target store earlier this year has been rearrested for the same thing, accused of trying to kidnap several children at a park. KTLA's Kimberly Chang is in Koreatown with details.
This is where it happened at this park right behind me. We've seen plenty of children and families playing here today. Now, those who were here last Tuesday say a stranger started picking up their children and tried to walk away with them.
Yeah, she looked homeless. That's why I said